this is gonna be like super, super lo-fi because I don't want to get up, and because if I get up, then my dog's gonna start whining because she's napping right now. But anyways, I hope you can see me okay. So, first of all, if you live in Canada, I am so jealous right now because my son sent me a Instagram reel earlier, and it was for the Grinch meal. And in the Grinch meal, for one, the fries look divine. Like, they aren't regular like McDonald's fries. They had like garlic or something on them. Oh my god, it looks so good. But anyways, the meal comes with socks, and the cups have like Grinch on them. They have like Grinch ornaments, plushies. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. I want a, and they have hot cocoa. I wonder how much a Grinch meal at McDonald's in Canada cost. If you're from Canada, put it below. I remember when I first started my YouTube channel, not even when I first started it, but like last year, I've had multiple people ask me if I'm from Canada. No, I am not from Canada. I am not Canadian. Which honestly, there's nothing wrong with being Canadian. I don't know why they kept asking me that. Do I sound Canadian? Do I sound like... Do Canadians even have an accent? I don't know. But anyways, so yeah. Jealous. 2. Did you guys hear about TikToker slash OF model Sophie Rain made $43 million on OF and just posting pictures, nothing sexual. Girl. I'm just gonna leave that there. But yeah, I had to tell you about that. And then, what else did I learn? Okay, I'm gonna say this. This is kind of like in the true crime area. So, it's nothing gruesome or anything, but I'm just like forewarning. So, apparently, this girl goes on a date. Take this with a grain of salt because I could not find an actual story on it. So, it's probably fake, but who knows? I don't know. But anyways, I just seen like 10 people talking about it on TikTok. So apparently this girl goes on a date goes well, and he goes his way, she goes her way. He calls her, says he can't get into his apartment, and asks if he could come over until his roommate comes back home. So she's like, yeah, first of all, never, ever, 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 ever invite a stranger into your house, period. You need to think about your own safety, especially meeting people off dating sites. Anyway, so she says yes. One thing leads to another. He ends up staying the night. He sleeps on the couch. She's in her bedroom. And supposedly she's sleeping, and he starts knocking on her door, and she's like, yeah, and he's like, do you have a charger? She's like, there's one in the kitchen, and then he's like, oh, it's her goes, and then he knocks again, and he says it's not working, and he was like, do you have a charger in your bedroom? And then she just like felt something not right, like her intuition kicked in, and she called the police. Police knock on the door. Apparently he opens the door, and the police knock on her bedroom and ask her to come out. Well, when she comes out, apparently there's plastic all over the floors and a toolbox, a medical toolbox. So, but I don't know if I believe it. I don't his car. But second of all, if he's whipping plastic and putting plastic on the carpets and couches and stuff, wouldn't she hear that? I don't know. Maybe she's a heavy sleeper. I don't know. And what else? I had a bunch of stuff. Oh, do you know on TikTok that trend? We listen, but we don't judge. Have these people be revealing stuff that I would never, ever tell the internet a day in my life. And it was 27-year-old woman reveals that she's having a baby with a 65-year-old man, and that the man is married, and she apparently doesn't care. Like, she was like the side piece or whatever. Girl, why are you telling the internet that? Another woman, I believe, she was like, oh, we listen but we don't judge. And apparently she was married. No, she was, oh my god, 1 second. So she's 19. Apparently she got married and went into the army and got stationed in Korea or something. And so while she was married, she went to the bar and met a guy and was hooking up with him, whatever. And then she was messing with him, got pregnant, and then she started messing with another dude. So married, has a side boyfriend, then has another boyfriend on that boyfriend while pregnant with the second boyfriend's baby. And then she goes back to the States, and the husband was like, whose baby is this? And now apparently they're getting divorced. So, like I said, we listening and we're judging. We are judging. Like, girl, why are you telling the internet that? What else? Hannah the nurse eggs, toast, things like that. Mind you, this kid